Hey everyone, it's Olivia. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a DIY pet foraging mat thing. Yeah, I came up with this idea myself, so I don't even know if it's a real thing, but Pepper really enjoys it, and he's actually foraging out of his right now. I'll show you. Oh, well, he wasn't, but he was doing that 2 seconds ago. He's just grooming himself. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to make it. And you can make it bigger if you want, smaller if you want, for bunnies, rats, mice, hamsters. Really works with any pet. It might be a bit harder with a dog, but yeah, I think you could still do it. You're going to need some cardboard without any ink on it. You could use cardboard with ink on it too. Just make sure your pet doesn't chew it, which they probably will chew it, so that's why I recommend without ink. Scissors, well, that's really shiny scissors, and a pet safe glue. My first one I made with tape. I'll insert a picture of my first one right here. I made it with tape, but since I'm teaching you guys, I want it to be better, so I'm gonna use pet safe glue, which is, in my case, Elmer's white school glue. So let's get started. The first thing you're gonna want to do is choose how big you want it to be. Choose how big you want your foraging mat to be. I want my foraging mat, I don't really like this part, so I'm going to make my foraging mat about that big. So, once you have your first piece of cardboard cut, that's how big your foraging mat is going to be. Keep in mind, make it a size that is decent to do with your cardboard. So if you have a little bit, you want to do a smaller one, and if a lot of cardboard, you want to do a bigger one, just because if you do a big one with a small piece of cardboard, you're going to run out. So now what you want to do is just not trace, but cut, I just knocked the glue over. Put it on top and then cut it like this the whole way until you have no more cardboard left. So that's what I'm just going to do. So I'm done, and I have a lot of pieces of cardboard cut out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 pieces of cardboard cut out, and I'm actually gonna measure them in case any of you guys were wondering what size I am making. So I'm gonna do it. So this is only a 6-inch not bracelet ruler, but it's fine. Okay, so it is about. Let me just try to show you guys. It is about, it's a bit crooked, but 4.5 inches long by, I would say, a little bit more than 3 inches wide. So yeah, you can make it rectangle, square. You can even make it a circle or a heart. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, now once you're done, you're gonna want to take one of your foraging mat pieces and set it aside. You want to leave one of them just plain. So I have that one set aside. Now what you want to do is cut a whole bunch of weird random shapes out of the others. So I'm just going to start off with a plain, just a plain rectangle. And it just can be all weird and all funky. Doesn't have to be like nice. So that's my weird funky shape. And then you just want to lay it on top like that. Then you could just keep the cardboard scraps if you want or not. I also like to make some with 2. So see, there's 2, and then you just want to lay that on top. So see, it kind of makes like a little pattern kind of. So that's what you want to do. So just keep cutting out all of your little things, and you could just do a whole bunch of weird little wacky shapes. Okay, so now what I did is I just rearranged them into the order I wanted. So I'll just show you. So in the front I have this heart-shaped one. Then I have this weird-shaped one. Then I have this one. Then I have this one, which is this 2. Then I have this, and at the bottom you want to have a plain one so that the seed mix doesn't just fall onto the floor. So it doesn't really matter what order you put it in, so I'm just gonna like put it in a random order again. Okay, so, and you want to try and line them up the best you can. So you can see mine are not really that lined up. So I'm gonna try and line mine up. So mine are pretty much all lined up the same. And now what you want to do is glue it down. And where did my Elmer's glue go? Oh, I dropped it. I remembered. Okay. So you could just either spread it on with your finger or just with the nozzle. So what I'm gonna do is flip it upside down. And then you want to use as little glue as possible, so just go around the outside. Like that, and you can like kind of mix it around, if that makes any sense. Like that. See? And then you could just put, oops, okay, it's okay. I just dropped it. And then just put your other one on top, make it sure it's facing the right way. And boom, you have that. And just do that with all of them, and yeah. Boom. So now mine is done, and obviously the glue is still wet, but this is what it looks like. It's like a really good forging mat. The thicker the cardboard, the taller your forging mat is going to be. For example, I used 6 little squares on this one, and then on my old one I used 8. Here, let me just grab my old one. This one I used 8 pieces of cardboard, and I used tape, as you can see, but I used 8, and it's still not as tall, so because I used thin cardboard. But you could see how this one turned out, and I put C-Mix inside. So now what you want to do is just let it dry. I like to take a heavy book or something heavy. So I have this big stack of printer paper. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's heavy. And I'm just going to put it like this, put it like that, and then put this on top. And I'm going to leave it there all day when I'm at school. So right now it is 8:12. Wait till it's like 4 p.m. when I get back from school, and it will be dry. So see you then. It is now 4:14 p.m. and yes, my room is really messy, but here is our forging mat. So it is all securely glued together, and if yours is like, if your hamster is like a really good chewer, you could take a popsicle stick and put glue on it and then smear it on a popsicle stick so that it sticks here too. I'm not doing that since mine is already glued on enough, but you could do that. Mine is like really sturdy. So yeah, this is basically it, and I'll show you what to do. So you just take a little bit of this and then put it like that. And then what you could do is shake it around so that it gets in. Like, you could take out the big pieces, because sometimes the big pieces are like not that good, but any of the small pieces, and you can shake it around so it really falls down to the bottom, and then they have to like work to get it out, and it's really cool. So that is Pepper's foraging toy. I'm actually not gonna give this to him right now, so I'm gonna download a scene mix. But yeah, that is basically this video. I hope you, if you tried it, comment down below and tell me if your pet liked it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!